Okay guys, so today we're going to talk about the Habs' current goaltending situation, and while Marc Bergevin made a lot of moves during the offseason that all had a huge impact on the team, I think one that often flies under the radar was the addition of Jake "Snake" Allen. So let's all take our time here and talk about just how big of a factor he has already been for this Habs team since his arrival. But before we begin, if you guys are a fan of the Habs or just hockey in general, please consider hitting that subscribe button as I upload hockey content daily and would love to welcome you aboard the junkie train. So I think it became evident as time went on that Carey Price needed a stable backup. This has been an issue for quite some time now. He has always had a huge workload every season, playing lots of games and rarely getting a break, as the Habs backup goaltenders were usually second tier, kind of trashy, you know what I mean? I don't want to rip on them and throw the names out there, but there wasn't really a whole lot of good. And they definitely weren't reliable by any stretch of the imagination. So on September 2nd, 2020, Marc Bergevin had seen enough. He decided to make a trade and acquire Jake Allen along with a 2022 7th round draft pick from the St. Louis Blues in exchange for a 2020 3rd and 7th round draft pick, compliments of the Habs. And as soon as he came into the Habs organization, they began working on a contract extension that would happen nearly a month later when Allen would sign a 2-year, $5.75 million contract extension with the Habs, sealing the deal and giving him a great pay in the NHL as a backup goaltender to Carey Price. Now, while many people tend to complain about the current money that is wrapped up in goaltending on this team, which is definitely warranted, may I add, but us Habs fans, we have to look at the silver lining in all of this. Because right away, the importance of Jake Allen was quite clear. Carey Price started the 2021 regular season with some glaring issues. While Jake Allen, he was able to step in and actually put up better numbers, which was the very first sign of just how important this decision was. Price managed to take his time and find his game and has recently picked up his play and is finally starting to look comfortable again in net, which is quite a relief for Habs fans. It's just extra comforting, you know? Knowing that they have a backup who is only 30 years old. Hell, the guy's even younger than Price himself. And he's been a number one goaltender in the league already for quite some time and is sitting on the bench eager as a beaver to get between the pipes and try and win some hockey games. I can remember a time when I used to dread a pair of back-to-back games, just knowing that the Habs were going to really have to struggle with the backup in net. However, now things have changed. And it's great that the Habs have arguably one of the best goaltending tandems in the league at the moment. Also, let's keep in mind, now that the Habs have had a stretch of bad luck this season, with players being assigned to the COVID protocol list and missing a week of hockey, it's becoming clear that the remainder of the schedule for the Habs is going to be insane. They're going to be playing 4 games a week for practically the remainder of the season. So Jake Allen will become more and more valuable here going down the wire, as Carey Price will definitely need a break during these weeks. Not only do the Habs have depth now with goaltending, but they have also got some depth within their lineup. Guys that are ready to come in and give veterans like Corey Perry and newcomer Eric Staal some much needed rest if needed, while not being a liability on the ice. Now, some of you guys are probably listening to this and thinking, yeah, but they still have too much money wrapped up in goaltending at the moment, and look, I'm not going to deny that. But one thing's for sure, the Habs have 2 good goaltenders that seem to click really well together in practice, and they're going to be a valuable tandem in this season in particular. Anyway, guys, that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any thoughts on the Habs' current goaltending situation, please leave it in the comments below, as I really enjoy hearing what you guys have to say.